The LPG Marketers Association and the oil marketing companies are this morning collectively rejecting an $80 levy on liquefied petroleum gas. The National Petroleum Authority, in a statement last month, introduced a new $80 bottling plant and cylinder investment margin on all LPG products, directing all petroleum marketing companies to pay the levy into a dedicated account effective 1st April. But OMCs and LPG Marketers Association are rejecting the new levy, describing it as insensitive. Listen to Deputy CEO of the association on PM Express last night.
I went into a meeting, an informal meeting with his boss, Perry, and they made mention of this. But at that meeting, I told them that, look, we shouldn't do anything to increase the price of LPG because already the consumption of LPG is on the decline. And he assured me that, we are even working with the ministry, the Ministry of Finance, the new minister, to try and see how we can even take off the taxes from LPG. So my mind was that, okay, we were going to, even if we want to factor in all these things, we are going to work at reducing the taxes already existing on the product. But that was not done. 2 weeks after, all that we heard was that $80 per ton has been slapped on the product. And that has really shot up the pump price of LPG.
You're already reflecting this at the pump?
It's reflecting on our sales. This morning, our research team tried to put together the consumption for the first half of April.
Because you began this on the 1st of April.
Exactly, and the figures we are getting is alarming. It's alarming, and like I always say, this is a product government intentionally wants to promote. I mean, at least according to government, that is what he wants to do. But government actions are not in sync.
Do you accept this explanation that margins are a standard practice in your business, and so if the guy is coming in to set up and is bottling, he deserves that margin, and that's why this has been introduced?
Perfect. We have our margins. So allow the guy, it's investment. Let the guy come in and do his investment and then factor in his margin. Allow the forces of demand and supply market forces to be at play. Don't be the one collecting money and giving to, creating a fund, depositing money in there, and using that money to support private investors. We think that is not the way to go.
The National Petroleum Authority has been responding to their concerns. Abbas Ibrahim Tasunti is head of economic regulations at the National Petroleum Authority.
Keep saying that we're collecting money and giving it to them, it's not correct. It's not correct in the sense that, like I said, the bottling plant margin and the cylinder investment margin of $80, there are two figures in there. The $44 is going to be part of the bottling plant company's price. So you know the bottling plant companies are going to fill and then sell to the LPG marketing companies. So the price at which they will sell to the LPG marketing companies will have the $44, which is their margin. So that will be in their price. We are not going to collect and give back to them. Now, when it comes to the cylinder purchase and injection as part of the CRM, after several engagements, it was clear that because the cylinders are not going to be owned by the bottling plant, this is more like a gas fund has been created. This gas fund is basically to ensure that the injection of cylinders is financed from this gas fund. So the $36, which I mentioned is a cylinder investment margin, goes into that account. So as Gabi said, there's an account that's the gas account, the gas fund, which will be, the money to be collected into them, that's the cylinder investment margin. Now, because it's $80 per metric ton imposed on the price of LPG, I think like Gabi rightly said, when you take the price of LPG and this $80 is imposed, not all the LPG goes to the bottling plant. So for the importers who are selling the LPG and this $80 is part of their price, remember that this $80 has gone to Parliament. The justification has been made for why it is important. And Parliament has passed it for it to be charged on the price of LPG. So every LPG imported and sold to the LPG marketing companies, whether for the regular retail or through the bottling plant, has this $80. So it is not money being collected and we paying back to the bottling plants. When they sell, their price that they sell to the LPG marketing companies, the $44 that's part, is their margin and it is retained with them. Okay. So basically that's what it is.